This doesn't look like Diagon Alley.
It sure doesn't, Harry. Welcome back to the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets Let's Play on the PlayStation 2. We just travelled by Floo Powder, but we have gone the wrong way. We are now in Borgin Burkes, in Knockturn Alley, but Harry doesn't know that, of course. What we have to do is to make our way out of Borgin Burkes or Knockturn Alley. So go into this over here.
It's Lucius and Draco Malfoy.
Touch nothing, Draco. Ah, Mr. Borgin.
Mr. Malfoy, what a pleasure to see you again.
The Ministry of Magic is conducting more raids, and I have a few more items like this at home that might embarrass me.
Items that you are willing to sell?
Correct. I'll expect you tomorrow at the manor to pick them up. Good day.
Good day, Mr. Malfoy.
Alright, so we're now going to go over and grab that spell book. The spell book is for the spell Lumos. What you have to do is to sneak over, because this hand that is standing there will attack if you move too quickly. So pick up the Lumos spellbook, and we're going to use this spell to find our way out of Borgin Burkes.
Maybe I could use this to find my way out.
So I always equip this at triangle. I always have the pendo on square. That's just how I do it. So the hand will do that if you move too quickly. But I don't really see how the Lumos spellbook can embarrass Lucius Malfoy, because we learned that the previous year in Defense Against the Dark Arts. It's just a normal spell, so I fail to see how Lumos can embarrass him if they find it.
Uh-oh, imps. I better watch out.
So there are imps right here. What you have to do is each time an imp jumps on top of these wardrobes or these things right here, what you have to do is use Flipendo to knock them off the edge. And you can see the health barometer in the bottom right corner. And you just have to keep Flipendoing the imps until the barometer goes to the bottom. So do that. It doesn't take long, and watch out for the vases that come out of the closets right at you. So that's the imps. So that's a huge hint at what you're supposed to do. What you're going to do here is Flipendo the imps, and I got hurt. Flipendo the imps and chuck them into the cages, right, like this, and do that with both of them. You don't actually have to do it with both of them, you only have to do it with one, but if you do it with both, you will get a wizard card. So go over and collect your wizard card, your hard-earned wizard card. Not really though. So we now have 5 wizard cards, and search these things so that you can get some beans. And inside this jar is a chocolate frog. So collect that and you will get full health. Climb up here, and you want to go to the left right here, and over here you will see an owl stand, and you can call Hedwig each time you find one of these. So each time you call Hedwig in the game, which you actually do multiple times in the game, each time you call her, she's supposed to help you. But she won't help you unless she gets some owl treat. And that skull right there will keep laughing each time you go past it. So inside this chest is an owl treat. Go back to Hedwig and give her the owl treat, and she will drop that ladder right there so that we can get out of here.
Brilliant! Thanks, Hedwig.
Like so. Now we can climb up the ladder. So up here it is quite dark. I could have sworn there was a chest over here, but it seems that I was wrong. What you want to do here is to use Lumos, and you can probably see something on the ground. What you can see is the outline of weak parts of the floor. So if you step on those parts of the floor, you will fall down through the floor, and you will fall down again, and then you have to make your way up again and try again. So watch out, be careful. It is very, very easy to avoid it though. Just use Lumos and you will be completely fine. It's not too hard. It really isn't. So we come out here and you can see that that area right there is closed. We have to make our way inside there, because we need to press a button that's inside there. Because this door right here is the exit to Knockturn Alley, but it's closed. But if you press this, this gate will open, and there will be another button inside there that will open up the door so that we can exit Knockturn Alley. So make your way over here, and then you can go inside. And there is a chest inside here as well with a wizard card in it. Here you can see the door opens. I actually think this locking mechanism is quite cool. I do actually like it. So open the chest, and inside the chest you will find a wizard card. I feel like we're collecting a lot of wizard cards like really quickly. We already have 7 wizard cards. So 3 more wizard cards to go, and we will have 10 wizard cards, which means that we will get more health, which is great. So now exit through the door and exit Knockturn Alley. So this is the new loading screen for Diagon Alley. Each time you go to new places, you will get a new loading screen. And sorry about the background noise, that is the coffee machine making a lot of noise, so you can probably hear it, and I'm really sorry about it, but I can't really do anything about it. But each time you go to new places in the game, you will get a new loading screen, and this is the one for Diagon Alley. Go over here and you will be met by a cutscene.
Harry, we hoped you'd only gone one fireplace too far. I was frantic with worry.
What's wrong, Ginny? You don't look very happy.
The flu powder went wrong, and I dropped all my things in the fireplace as I passed.
Would you like me to go and look for them?
That's so kind of you, Harry, but I think you'll need to get your things first. What was on your school list?
A copy of the Standard Book of Spells, Grade 2, from Flourish and Blotts, and a new potion vial from Mole Peppers.
Well, let's all go to Flourish and Blotts then. Oh, and you might need this. It fell into the hearth when you used the flu powder.
A silver sickle! Thanks, Mrs. Weasley.
Come on, Harry. Let's go to Flourish and Blotts.
So we just got a silver sickle. Silver sickles is what you use to buy things in Diagon Alley. But the funny thing is that the silver sickle is almost as big as Harry. So what we're going to do now is to go over to Flourish and Blotts and buy the Standard Book of Spells Grade 2. And Ginny Weasley and Mrs. Weasley are really slow at walking, So we're just going to run away from them and enter Flourish and Blotts. I actually really like this store because Flourish and Blotts is a bookstore, and I love books. I really love books, and I love being surrounded by bookshelves and books in general. So Flourish and Blotts is a really pretty shop / area for me. I really like being inside Flourish and Blotts. Here it is. You can see there's book shelves everywhere. You can actually search the bookshelves. Search this one and you will find some birdie bots every flavour beans. But we're going to go over to the counter and buy the Standard Book of Spells Grade 2.
I'd like to buy that, please.
The Standard Book of Spells Grade 2 by Miranda Goshawk? Ah, now that would be one sickle. Thank you. With the knowledge contained in this book, you'll be able to cast more powerful spells. Here's a helpful hint from the book, just for you. Build up the power on your wand and cast it when the spell is ready. But be careful. Don't overpower your spells or you could end up in a spot of trouble.
Thanks very much.
So the Standard Book of Spells Grade 2 is not a new spell. What it is that it will make your spells more, I don't know what to say, stronger. For example, with the Flipendo spell, you will be able to hit that thing that was at the burrow. We will find actually one of those in Diagon Alley. But it will make your spells stronger. It's not a new spell. It will only make the spells that you have and will get stronger. But it is quite cool, and you need it as well.
Well, Harry, did you get your book?
Yes, Mrs. Weasley. I can't wait to try out what I've learned. Where did you lose your things, Ginny?
I think I dropped my brass scales when I passed the fireplace in the magical menagerie. My new quill definitely fell into the back of Gamble and Japes. And I'm sure I saw Hagrid when I lost my speller tape, so I think that must be in the leaky cauldron.
Magical Menagerie, Gamble and Japes, and the Leaky Cauldron. Got it.
We really appreciate this, Harry. It is so kind of you to do this for Ginny.
Yes, Harry. Thanks so much. Now go on, show us what you can do with your new spells. Bet you can smash those barrels over there.
So the fact that our spells are stronger will help us to destroy barrels like these. And they seem to be really mesmerized by what Harry can do. So destroy the barrels and pick up the silver sickle. There are actually many of these barrels located in Diagon Alley, and inside many of those barrels you will find more silver sickles. So we're just going to go over here to Gringotts, which is locked. There are a few barrels right here. Inside the barrels are silver sickles, and as I said, you use silver sickles to buy things in Diagon Alley. So just destroy the barrels and you will get a lot of silver sickles. And then you can buy whatever it is that you want to buy in Diagon Alley. Which actually is just 2 things, but we're still going to buy them. Yay, we now have 11 silver sickles. There are actually more barrels over on this side, but I actually don't think that there is anything inside them. I don't think you can get more than around 11 sickles or something like that. But yeah, in the next part we will go and find Ginny's lost items. In part 3, that is. So I hope you enjoy this part, and I will see you guys back for part 3, and we will find Ginny's items. See you then.